G'day everyone, my name is Zach and welcome back to Printed. In this week's video, I'm going to be doing a pretty fun unboxing. I have in front of me a package that I got from a good friend of mine, and we're going to be opening it up today, seeing what goodies he sent me, because I know what I'm getting for the most part, but he has included a couple extra bits and pieces, and I am really excited to start this project. This is going to be the first of many videos in this series, and without further ado, let's jump straight into it. Okie dokie, I've got this bad boy here. Long story short, last week I noticed that one of my mates had put a post up in one of the buy swap sell groups, and upon looking at it, like I do with every post that I see that pops up my notifications, I was very pleasantly surprised to see that it was a Warriors of Chaos army, back from the fantasy days, which, without getting too deep into it, Warriors of Chaos was the first army that I ever had as a kid, and just, I don't regret giving it away, but for nostalgia's sake, I would love to have the chance to redo it, and this right here is my chance to do that. I'm going to be doing a series where I build, paint, and assemble my old childhood Chaos army, plus some extras, because back in the day, since I was a kid, and absolutely broke as hell, I wasn't able to buy the coolest things in the range or sort of the more pricey things. So I'm super excited to see what we do with this army, and without further ado, let's jump into it. I did have to block my address. It took me a couple of minutes. I couldn't find a Nico pen anywhere, so I had to go and find a piece of paper. But this massive box of plastic crack and resin is my ticket to the old world. More or less, the majority of this video is going to be going through the box and sort of talking about a couple of my plans and everything that I want to do. For the most part, nice, quick, just mostly an unboxing video. And then in the coming weeks, sort of sprinkled between everything else, I'm going to be doing some old world content. So make sure you guys keep an eye out for that. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to keep up with those videos. But on the topic, I've had a little bit of a peek through here just to make sure that everything wasn't absolutely smashed to shit by good old Australia Post. First and foremost on the top here, as you can see, we do have hand cam. I know it's a little bit in the frame, but we have some halberdiers, which I'm pretty sure they're halberdiers or halberds. Now, these bad boys, I never actually got a hold of when I was a kid. I'm pretty sure when I was converting up my Warriors of Chaos, I gave a couple halberds, but for the most part, I think they were from the Chaos Knights kit, which I actually have my entire childhood army right now in this box, with the exception of the 10 Chaos Knights that I had. But fortunately enough, I still actually own those guys, so if I do remember, I might throw some video up of those guys somewhere in here. I'm pretty sure they're in my moving boxes, but for the most part, I have my entire army here, minus that, well, I should say 2 squads, really. So I'm super excited to get into this. Now, we have this bad boy here. It's a Chaos Sorcerer, which is fantastic. Now, I'm not 100% certain. Also, why is the camera not focusing? I don't remember this guy. I feel like I sort of very vaguely do, but it's nothing that I remember explicitly. I had the other Chaos Sorcerer that they did, if I remember. I'll put a pic up here, but he was more of he had kind of the Zinchian look. He had the horns and they're very thin and slim. So I had that one, not that guy here. I think he was maybe a special edition model. Now, next up, I have these 3 characters, which I'm not actually 100% sure who these guys are or what their names are. For the most part, I got into Warhammer Fantasy around, I think it was 7th or 8th edition, whatever the last edition was. And yeah, just some of these guys I'm not particularly familiar with. And there is a few additions to the army that I would love to try. Now, we've got this guy. I'm pretty sure this is Wolfric the Wanderer, this bad boy here. I do remember him. There's a couple of guys that I remember. And the metal models are stunning. These guys, they're a little rusty, as you can see from the darker spots up here, but how cool is that? And metal models just feel so good in your hands. All the parts are there. Now, I don't remember this guy either, but even for metal models, they really had a lot of detail. Just the nostalgia trip that this is going to be. This is like my childhood army, plus the extras that I was never able to afford. I feel like just an absolute boss having this army. I did do the calculations as well, and I'm pretty sure that this is roughly over 3,000 points. By the end of it, I think it's roughly about 3,500 points, which is absolutely stunning. The Slaughterbeast does not have a points cost right now because I'm just using an online army builder. But for the most part, I just proxied it. I think I put like a Chaos Giant in there because I assume that they'd be roughly the same points. I think back in the day, they're roughly about 180 points for a Slaughterbeast. Right here, we've got a Chaos Chariot. Now, I never initially bought the Chaos Chariot. I did, but I built it as the Gorebeast Chariot because I was a kid and I was like, Gorebeasts are way cooler than ponies. So we got that bad boy there, and there's both the bases in there. I was never a massive fan of the square bases, as controversial as that is to say. I kind of welcomed the change to round bases with open arms. But upon moving back into the old world, it kind of excites me because having them all fit together in a really nice and uniform way, it just tickles my brain for some reason. I absolutely love it. Next up, we have a bag of what look to be Chaos Warriors, which I'm not 100% sure how I'm going to build the Chaos Warriors. I'm definitely going to do some with Halberdiers. Is that what they are? Halberdiers? What are these guys? Halberds. That's what they are. Yeah, with the halberds. Look at that. I love the Chaos Warriors were always fun to paint because they were just so simple. Oh, we got some Flail Marauders. Hell yeah. I initially built all of my army to be kind of like competitive, which it never was because I had no idea. I think I was 12 when I was playing, I was sort of 12 to 15 when I was playing Warhammer Fantasy. So I was never that bright when it came to strategies. I've got a big old bag of bases and some Warhounds. Absolutely stunning models. Always had that massive gap in the front head. And I was convinced as a kid that was just a legitimate sculpting thing. We're not going to go too far into them. If I need to, we'll get some nice shots of them when I do the actual videos. Super excited for the project to get us started. So that's why I'm doing this one. Now, I do believe these are more Marauders. I think there's 30 Marauders in here. If I do remember, I'll put up a list at the end of everything that I had bought. Yeah, how cool is that? They're just, it's so hard to see. Let me pull a couple of these guys out. Like, I remember having the old Citadel paint book and just having these guys and painting them up. It was just, they're absolutely shredded muscles, just inhumanly strong. All right, next up we have what looks to be Archaon, which I'm pretty sure I have a metal version of this, so I might even end up just stealing I think it was the shield or the sword arm that I was missing, and maybe convert this guy up as like a Chaos Lord on a demonic mount. Yes, I'm pretty sure I've still got the metal version of him, so I might just cannibalize that kit. And because obviously you can't have two Archaon The Everchosens. It'd be blasphemy in the eyes of the Chaos Gods. Or maybe that's what they want, more chaos. Whoa, thinking big now. And we do have a sprue for a Gorebeast from the looks of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I ended up getting both the regular Chaos Chariot and a Gorebeast Chariot. And good old, I don't know if I should say your name, but my mate was very kind enough to include some bonus bits in here, which I reckon we got a 3D printer now. We could probably kit bash some pretty cool kits and make it look flash and really make it our army. Now we'll get through all the bag. Oh, my friend. If you want to focus, look at that big old bag of bits. Oh, I remember so basically my old our bits box used to solely just be these bits. It was just an absolute metric shitload of different chaos bits, mostly pointy stuff. And I ended up selling most of them because I had to move, and obviously I couldn't bring 10 kilos worth of bits with me. Yeah, that's super exciting. We could probably do some really cool stuff with that, with both the 3D printer and maybe just buying some new kits and seeing how far we can stretch everything. Next up, I don't know what this is. I think this is just like bases for those guys, which nothing too fancy. Next up, we have a bag of more Chaos Warriors. Could you believe? So I ended up buying 50 Chaos Marauders, 50 Chaos Warriors as kind of the bulk of my army. And I'm pretty sure there was 20 flailed Marauders, 30 of your regular ones with the hand weapon and the shield. And then I'm pretty sure the Chaos Warriors were all just the regular hand weapons. Or there is a few of them that are unbuilt, so we kind of have a couple options. Yes, that is more Chaos Warriors, which... absolutely stunning kit. Like, the new Chaos Warrior kit is incredible, but the paintability of the old kit is just unrivaled by most things out there. We do also have what looks to be... Chaos Knights? I don't remember buying these, lads. Is that a little bonus extra for me? Or is that the demonic mount? Maybe. Oh, that might be the demonic mount he's included. Wait. Oh, no, sorry. That's the Chaos Lord and demonic mount, I'm pretty sure. So I thought this was an extra. That's so cool. And just the weight of the metal models. I'm actually half looking forward to pinning those guys. Because I have my pinning game down pat. Yeah, always love this model. They have a new one, which is still super cool, but just something about it. Actually, maybe there is a couple extra bits in there. Yeah, I've got a few extra bodies in there, so maybe we have some more converted Chaos Knights, and I'll make the metal ones a champion, so they're super hefty. This bad boy here. The majority of these models I solely bought just because they were metal. I would have been fine with fine cast resin if that were my only option, but having the option to have the original metal models really, really does it for me, because I love the weight and most of the fact that, like, this guy is pre-built, so, and he survived, which is a massive win. Like, oh, look at that, big axe. You know, cut yourself on that bad boy. Yeah, for the most part, these models are in amazing condition. Like, we could give him a polish up on the air with the Dremel tool, but I don't think I'll bother. It's just, oh, I love that. Now, we get into some of the bigger stuff, so we've done most of the infantry. What are you? You look to be Crom the Conqueror? I think that looks like Crom and a Chaos Knight. Because I love that they used to put little names on the bases. Look at him. Crom. So cool. Alright. This is the stuff that I'm super, super excited for, because I know for a fact that there is a Slaughterbeast in here somewhere. And such a stunning model. I gotta try and curve my eyes around the camera. Yes, Craig has done oh, there you go, I said your name. Craig has done a fantastic job packaging all of these. And I from the looks of it so far, there has not been a single broken model, which I'm really impressed with. Because you can package things as much as you want, but Australia Post can just be an absolute brutal being on models. Like, I literally had a guy who had I express posted to him, and they destroyed the model that was packaged in the box, and we did custom foam fit and everything. It was horrid. As you can see, we've got a little Gorebeast there. I think the camera's having a bit of a hard time focusing on the black models. Fantastic undercoat job on these too. I don't know if this was Craig or someone else, but saving me a lot of work. I'm excited. This is gold. Now, I have no idea what this little guy is. I can only assume that this is... where's the tape on it? Most likely the Chariot. Oh, no, this is the Chaos Lord. How could I forget? The old Chaos Lord, which I'm pretty sure, as of right now, is still for sale and still includes the molded square base in his kit, which is super funny. Yes, there he is. I remember specifically on this model trying to get the cape looking beautiful. And Flash. Yeah, super excited to paint him up. I don't know if I want to go, because I'm a Khorne player through and through. So I'm not sure if I want to go with the red armor for everything, or do what I used to do and have like the cool weathered silver armor and like red capes. So I'm in an R, and I might do a couple of test schemes just to get the general gist on what is this. I'm actually really impressed with the wrap job on this. This is fantastic. Is this another Chaos Chariot? Did he send me 3? Oh no, I'm pretty sure wait. Did you send me 3 Chaos Chariots? Or is that the one for the horses? Maybe that's what it is. Oh, actually, that might be what it is. Might just be the chariot for the horses itself. Yes. Actually, I'm pretty sure that's what that is. So I'm getting really excited. Just gotta nick that. Yeah, okay, I think that might be it. Let me just double check. Almost build. Yeah, this is basically the part that we need if we were to build another kit. We would have to 3D print this guy. And this model I'm kind of happy about. I'm probably going to end up either using this as a unit filler or just something cool for the army. This is Harry the Hammer, which I'm pretty sure was like a special edition model or something like that. Super cool, dude. He's got this massive sculpted metal base, which is just incredibly detailed. He's got all the skelly boys in there, all the shields, and there's Harry himself. Fantastic model and little shield. So yes, absolutely incredible model. And just the weight. I know I keep talking about it, but the weight of metal models feels incredible. Like, you're losing a game. Next thing you know, you're copping a Harry the Hammer to the head like an absolute maniac. Oh, what's this guy? Oh, this is the horse for the demonic lord. Which, oh, look at him. Another thing that I'm super excited for, which I don't actually have a basing scheme down pat. I'm actually gonna look when I cut stuff, so I'm not gonna cut through my head. I'm not quite sure what I want to do my basing, because I'll do some movement trays, and I want to do them properly with like the basing on the sides and everything, just so they look a little bit nicer. Focus on me, thank you. Look at that, such a cool model. I'm pretty sure this is the old one that they had for, I think this is the old Harbinger of Decay maybe, or like previously. There's a bunch of golden demon painters used to love that model because like the arching and everything, just perfect golden ratio sort of stuff. Another massive bag of bits, which I am, oh, this is nostalgia in a bag. This, I can hear and smell it. I love that. There's a massive pile of plastic and metal building up next to me. Now, this model right here is the one that I am super excited to buy or to build. This is mostly like, this was a centerpiece of my army because, like I said before, I was a kid when this came out and I wasn't able to afford the majority of the big models. I mostly just bought the cheap ones because it helped fill my army out. And yeah, this is actually perfect. I'll probably have to do a little bit of gap filling on his arm there, which, ooh, not too bad. There we go. His arm's just a little will come out there, but that's fine. We have the Slaughterbeast, which I'm not sure is in the old world, but I'm super keen. His arm did fall out, which is a nice easy fix. We just pop that bad boy back in there like so. Yeah, I freaking love this model. I am 100% going to be doing the traditional black, red, cream skin for that. And we got an airbrush now, which makes life just so much easier. Look at him. And I am thoroughly surprised not a single one of those swords on his back has been broken. Absolutely incredible. You've done a fantastic job on the packaging, my friend. Oh, he's included movement trays. Oh, fuck yes. Look at that. Speaking of movement trays, here they are. I love that. My old movement trays were made from old tin sheets, sprues, and I think cardboard. Because that's all I could afford to make. I think maybe in the hobby highlights video for last week, you would have seen it. Yes, because I'm kind of recording that one, or this one, then that one. So time is weird in these videos. But yeah, look at that. We've got freaking movement trays. Oh, I'm absolutely pumped. Craig, you are a legend, my friend. If you ever need anything, let me know. Oh, jeez. I think that's just bonus bits. Looks to be a chaos ball? Okay, I'll be honest. I have no idea what this is. If you guys down in the comments know, it almost looks like a rat ogre. Like the back's kind of throwing me off. Let me know, guys. I have no idea what that is. And then we have a little chaos lord, I think it was. Yeah, it's a little chaos lord dude. No idea what that is. Yeah, I think it's just a regular old chaos lord, that fella. Then we also have, I'll leave this model to last because this isn't actually a Warhammer model. And then finally we have a bunch of what looks like to be more random bits. And yeah, What is that in there? Looks like another one of those guys. I have no idea what... Oh, that's the... I'm pretty sure that's the guy from the Chaos War Shrine. I think it's like the leftover bits, which... I might have to convert up a row, but look at all these bits and things. Woo! There's a couple of horsies. A little sort of extra doodads. Oh, Craig, you're a massive legend. And we're nearing the end of the video, which is kind of sad, but also very exciting. I've been meaning to get to this package since yesterday, but I wasn't able to. Now, I actually have no idea. So he sent me this because I was never a fan of the original Demon Prince, as blasphemous as that is to say. I always thought his head looked weird. That's why I love the new one. And Craig was like, I have this guy, which I don't think... I'm pretty sure it's not a 3D print. I think this is an actual resin casted model. But I genuinely have no idea what this thing is. He's got a little bit of blue tack on his head there. I got it. It's kind of weird to do. Pretty sure. So this is a resin casted model from a company. He will be coming off his RAM base and going on all square. But look at this. This absolute monstrous Demon Prince. This definitely gives me more Khorne vibes than anything. And I am super keen to paint this guy up. He's such nice volumes too. Might do some non-metallic metal on him. Make him look pretty flash. Yes. Oh, look at the detail in the wood grain and the shield there. Absolutely incredible. I just want to give a huge shout out. I know I said I don't know if I should say your name, but huge shout out to Craig. You're an absolute legend, my friend. Thank you for sending this through and packaging it so well. I will hopefully get this all done. This is, for those who don't know, this will be this year's project. I don't really want to buy much more. I kind of have everything that I need. Space Marines, Tyranids, Old World Chaos. Basically anything that I could ever need to paint this year. And if there's something that I don't have, I'll probably end up 3D printing it like we have for the Deep Shroud army. So ladies and gentlemen, I just want to say a huge shout out to everyone who has reached this far in the video. You guys are absolutely amazing. If you too are excited for the Old World and Fantasy coming back, leave a comment down below with what army you either want to start or are currently starting. I'd love to hear what projects everyone has currently going on, because I have been watching a bunch of YouTube videos to sort of get in a nostalgic mood and really get in the rhythm for building this absolutely massive army. So ladies and gentlemen, don't forget to like this video if you did indeed enjoy it. And don't forget to subscribe to keep up with not only this series, but all the other big series that we're doing on the channel this year. We're going for a massive variety with everything, and I'm super excited to get into it. So until next time, ladies and gentlemen, happy hobbying. Bye.